Oh, good morning. It's November something or other, first weekend of November. I've been putzing on the old 50 year. Pretty much got everything done, but we still don't have a radiator. You know, can't get parts. So I just fired this thing up for the first time. See if she cracks off again. So other than turning the idle down a little bit because she was a screeching, I haven't dialed those carbs in yet and they're way out. So I gotta balance them and get the linkage dialed in and all that fun stuff. So that'll take a little bit of time, but it's happy to hear it run. So, recap on this one, 1950 Plymouth. Came in with a, oh boy, the smaller one. I think it's the 216 or something like that. This is a 230. I don't know anything about this engine. It was delivered by the owner. But Offenhauser dual carb intake and split manifold. Supposed to have a better head on it. Don't know what else is done inside. Sounds pretty good. It's got the GM HEI distributor and coil. And then I just put the engine in a carb. Put new motor mounts in, made the exhaust, rewired the whole car. So now it's 12 volt. This battery's my battery, so that's not going to stay in there. But everything is pretty much go, except we don't have a radiator. But everything works like it's supposed to, for the most part. Directional switch is kind of janky, but we got interior lights, we got directionals, even though they don't flash in here because there's no indicator. Fuel gauge works, oil pressure works, temp gauge, hard to say. Brakes are kind of iffy, but it'll probably stop. It's got a new clutch in it. So yeah, and considering this gas that's in this car is, I want to say like 5 years old, runs pretty good on that too. So yeah, Sunday morning update. So it's probably all I'm going to do to this until I get a radiator, because I can't run it too much to dial the carbs in. So that's it. Clean up my mess. I got a freaking mess going on again. I got probably 5 more days of decent weather and then winter's gonna hit. So I gotta get stuff put away. Stuff moved around. We got a couple winter projects I gotta get lined up, get them in here. So it's gonna be a busy week again. Last week was kind of nuts, but and then we're probably gonna start hammering on this one here next. I'd like to see this out of here by end of the year, but I'm sure that won't happen. So it'll be, if I can get it done by January, February, that'd be cool. I got lots of body work to do. Well, not so much body work, but structural work. I got to do the floor, fixed frame, rear suspension we got to work on, front suspension we got to work on, steering. Then obviously make a header. I got to finish up my water pump, and then lots of puddly stuff after that. And then take this motor apart. We got to reseal it because it's leaking like a sieve. And this has got the Oldsmobile head on it and a B motor. So I'm kind of curious to see what they all did inside of that. It ran. We had it running before we took it apart. So yeah. Quick little update in the shop here. But it's a nice day. It's probably going to be the last nice day in the weekends for me. So I'm going to go out there and drive around. I'm not going to let that go to waste. Because next weekend they're talking snow and it's only going to be like a high of like 31. So winter's upon us. Might as well take advantage of the nice weather. Alrighty. Later, guys.